Tech Confidential, based on true tech stories from tech for VIPs. The story you're about to hear is true. The tech problems were real. The names? They've all been changed to Steve, because it's always Steve. This is Tech Confidential. Episode 1. Saved by the Cloud. For years, he brushed off my advice to move to the cloud. Then came the shutdown. Doors locked, staff stranded, panic rising. What he didn't realize? The backup plan was already running. And that's when everything clicked. Between 2015 and 2018, I had the same conversation with one of my longtime clients. Steve, you've really got to consider moving to the cloud.
Our servers are working just fine,
He'd reply. Every single year. He wasn't stubborn, he was cautious, traditional. The kind of business owner who preferred things he could see and touch. To Steve, the server in the back room wasn't just a machine, it was a symbol of control. He could hear it humming, feel the heat. Point to the blinking lights and say,
"That's where our business lives."
"The cloud?" Too vague, too abstract, too far removed from the way he'd built his company. But eventually, in early 2018, after yet another nudge from me, he agreed. By mid-2019, we'd moved everything, files, tools, systems, to a secure, fully cloud-based infrastructure. But it wasn't a lift and shift. We mapped out every system they used, accounting, client portals, internal tools, and found cloud-native alternatives that worked even better. Some were easy wins, others required custom integrations, user retraining, and weeks of testing. We moved their emails and shared drives to a secure cloud platform from Microsoft. We also added video conferencing and collaboration tools, quietly building in resilience for a future no one saw coming. The rollout wasn't flashy, but it was deliberate. And when we flipped the switch, it wasn't luck, it was preparation. It was a Monday morning in March 2020 when the call came in. No greeting, just panic.
"The landlord just notified us. They're closing the building. No one's allowed in. I've got a full staff and no office. How are we supposed to work?"
Clients were waiting. Projects were mid-flight. Payroll was due. And now, the doors were locked. This wasn't a drill. Deadlines were going to be missed, clients lost, staff furloughed, all due to something out of his control. This was the moment everything was supposed to fall apart. I kept my voice steady. "It's okay. Have everyone take their laptops home. Everything is already set up to run from anywhere."
"Wait, what?"
"You're cloud-based. Email, files, calls, nothing stops. We've been preparing for this for 2 years." The weight of what could have happened hit him all at once. All of it, just inches away. But none of it happened, because months ago we'd planned for a moment like this, even when no one believed it would come. Then finally,
"We would have been screwed if we weren't cloud-based."
I didn't say a word, because that was the moment it all clicked. This wasn't luck, it was foresight. The best time to modernize is before you need to. You don't move to the cloud for convenience, you do it for continuity. When disruption strikes, being cloud-ready means your team keeps working, no matter what. That kind of preparation protects your business and your livelihood. This has been Tech Confidential. Subscribe for more true tech stories from tech for VIPs. Dealing with your own tech issue? Let's fix it before it becomes an episode. Reach out anytime at help@techforvips.com. We're here to help.